It is time to return to Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's happening. Welcome in, everybody. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. All right, cool. That's working. Awesome. Do, 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 do. Put that like over here. We're here. All right, get that. A little smaller. Yeah. It's happening. He's pressing buttons. That's amazing. It's funny. Yeah, but just general update before we actually get started today. I'm working on a lot of videos all at the same time. Because if I don't actually make said videos, I'll never finish them. It'll take even longer to finish a lot of them. So if you haven't checked the community tab on the YouTube channel, everything's posted there. But today we got something special. So I was like, we're gonna stream for a little bit because I need a break from just video editing and organizing and you name it. It's it's good, but it's quite boring at times. So anyways, let's boot up the good old Leaf Green here. Check for Charmander. All right, everything's working. Awesome. You'll love to see it, folks. That's working. That's working. Good, good, good. What's up, Dreadful? What's up, Alpha? Anybody who's lurking, hello. Sweet. Do 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 do. So how does it look on mobile? I'd say that's pretty good. Looks good to me. All right, and then we start recording. Awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, Dreadful. You really got to set up that PlayStation 5, though. One of these days you'll get to it. Because I don't know when that, free update where you can, like, change the PlayStation theme. I don't know, like, if that ever goes away. I have no idea. Do. Hey, look, Charmander. Goodbye. Alright. Tell everybody Discord. Cool. Yeah, this is it, folks. We're just hopefully trying to get Charmander today. Don't have too much time to stream, like roughly like 2-ish hours or so. Like I said, I'm in the middle of like working on like 3 super long videos, and then like sometimes there's like smaller videos that I'll just upload just because why not? Like today, for example, I had a double shiny encounter in Legends that was like from my subathon. I had like never made into a video, which was like insane. What's going on, Cobra? What's happening? It's like that was something that was wild, you know? But forever. How you doing? So it was like I should really make that into a video. Okay, there you go. Cool. Things working. Yep. Why no 3 GameCube setup? Well, oops, hang on. There's a very good reason for that. It's because we have 4. Look at it. So this is why I'm streaming today. I officially have like my 4 GameCube set up. The only like not fun part is I have to use 2 different controllers, but so like this one controller plays the Leafgreen. That's it. But we have we've gone Super Saiyan in the realm of shiny hunting now. So it's pretty sick. But yeah, this is pretty much it. So that's why we're going over Charmander, so. Originally, before I decided to start like doing a ton of like video projects, I was gonna do like Ruby Sapphire and Pokemon XD, which I'm still gonna do, because I don't have a 4th copy of Ruby Sapphire at the moment. And but then I got my 4th Game Boy player today from Retro. Huge shout out to obviously them. I got my like Christmas bonus from them, which was me just, you know, getting my gift card like I normally get from them. But yeah, I basically just used the entire gift card on a Game Boy player. Surprisingly, it was the last one they had, so I was like, cool. So I lucked out in that department. Yeah, so the only thing I need is another like Wavebird receiver, and then I can just play with 1 controller. But for the time being, I have like this like I've had this since I was a kid, so I have this like really like scuffed like 3rd-party controller that I've had for like ever. So you know, it works. It's just it's not all synced up. So what's up, More? What's up, Bobby? What's up, Quiet? We'll be doing a 4 times playthrough now. Technically, no. I don't need to. I could. I really just want to have the 3 and then have like the 4th one as like an extra video game for the shiny hunting. 4 GameCubes and 4 copies in this economy. Dude, this is like a 2-year process of trying to get everything together, let me tell you. It wasn't something that was purchased all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I'm still like getting pieces together. It's insane. The Elder Leaf. What's happening? 38 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the not so fun part is the start button on this controller is really small, so like it's really awkward to soft reset. It's not as smooth as the Wavebird, but it works, right? So what's going on, Bruce? Yeah, so my idea is still the same. It's still gonna be like the Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, but just the 4th copy just, you know, theoretically helps the shiny hunting faster. Because I could just trade myself the shiny, right? That's the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going for a Squirtle? Nice. Have one of those. How's those look on the vertical stream? It looks pretty solid. Hang on. What's up, Chris? All right, let's see how that looks, eh? Dude, that just looks so cool. I'm so happy. This is all I've wanted to do since I learned about like, well, I wouldn't say I learned about it. Like I've known about this stuff for years, but like, truthfully, my grandma is such a like MVP because like she literally like had like 3 wireless receivers for the Wavebird controller. That's honestly like such a huge investment in terms of money. She just had a bunch of them still. So that's like a huge chunk of this investment that I did not have to like spend any money on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is it. We just gotta get a Charmander. Singular Charmander, and we're living life like Larry. Went back to Legends today. Finally got a target of mine, Shiny Alpha. Oh. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah. Got some shiny flowers. Yo, what's up, Shiny Dex? What's happening? Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, this is so fascinating. Yeah, but anyways, so obviously since I have like this multi-viewer thing, right, I can literally just change like what's on screen, and like I can just look at my one monitor now, so like I don't have to look at my computer anymore, which is kind of cool. It's so awesome. Such a bizarre way to play Pokemon, but here we are. Starting 2025 on a really good note, I will say that. Definitely a lot better than 2024, 100%. Well, it's just nice to just like have all this stuff, like for the most part, like I'm like 90% there. 2, 3, 4. Just need like a few extra things and then we'll be all set. Nope. Eh. Eh. There you go. Well. Do. Yeah, Shiny Dex, I saw a Sammy post about your like your the whole like 2.0 project on Blue Sky, and I was like, oh, let me watch the video real quick. And I was like, oh. I was like, this is pretty fancy. 'Cause I've heard about it a bunch of times. I just like didn't look into it. Then I saw it. I was like, this is pretty sweet. Do. Right. Yeah. I can't wait till this is just random encounters. Ugh, it's gonna be so much easier. Can't wait for my Japanese Ruby to arrive. It doesn't get until February 12th. RIP. Did you buy it from Japan? Like a Japan seller? Shiny ads are now on 2048. Technically yes, but technically no. Like the shiny ads is still the exact same. We just get to check 4 times. That's how we're really doing. We're just doing things a little faster, so it's a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it at launch. No, for sure. I get asked all the time of like what I do for my shiny stuff. I'm like, yeah, I just have like different notepads. Because I have a lot of like, what's it called? Like just like streaming notes and stuff, and just like video editing notes as well. So like that's why I have like a notepad. I really should probably use like literally any other application would probably be better, but I'm just so used to using just basic notepad, so. What's going on, Sub-Zero? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just so cool, dude. You have no idea. I've waited like 2 years to do this, and like we're so close, dude. Yeah, see, I don't mind having spreadsheets though. I'm so used to it. Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely more like colorful and like more organized and stuff like that, for sure, for sure. Which is pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. This is so awesome. Do. The funny part is I've had the 4 GameCubes for a while now, Because the fourth GameCube also is from Retro. So if you need anything retro, literally Retro Island Gaming, hashtag sponsored. No, but surely, man, like the fourth GameCube is like so like slick. Platinum GameCube with a platinum Game Boy player, like it's so cool. One, two, three, four. Cool. Do. Nope. Please try again. This is so awesome. You have no idea. The funny part though is that like when I do get like the fourth Wavebird receiver, then I'd probably start doing like this with like the 3DS games, or like at least like the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff. Basically just more full-out shiny hunting all at once. That's the idea. But like I want to try to minimize how many controllers and things I have to do, so. 2025 is going to be an exciting year, I'll tell you what. Safari Week's going to be lit. That's the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the idea. Dude, this is so fascinating, dude. I'm never gonna get bored of this. Yeah. I can't wait, dude. So, you know what's fun though is that like if I make it to the Safari Zone during my playthrough before Safari Week, I mean that just means we get more Safari content this year, so that's the idea. But for whatever reason, this Charmander's like taking forever, so. Actually, is that the right number for the Charmander? Nope. That's the Trico number, actually. Whoopsies. I didn't change it. I thought it did. Hang on, let's check it. Okay, not that this matters. Okay, let's... we just round it. Yeah, that was the Trico number. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that number... I was like, I'm not close to shiny odds. That's the Trico number. So let's... Yeah, let's do that. Definitely did some encounters. We'll just... Yeah. That's fine. That's my fault. I thought I changed it. Again, like, I wasn't really trying to stream today, but then I got the Game Boy player early, and I was like, ooh. Okay, cool. That's the correct number. Like it's me rounding, because I think it did more than that. But it was like 5,300 something. So I'll just like, yeah, start there. Keep going. Actually, does that even work? Hang on. Like, calculator. 5,400 divided by 4. Yes, it does. Okay. What's going on, Pink? Are we going for the Alpha Gardevoir? Nice. That one's pretty easy because it's like a guaranteed one. That's a pretty solid one to go for. The only like soft reset, like Alpha Shiny, that's like worthwhile is like the Gallade. It's pretty easy to set up. Dude, this is so cool. Nope. Do. Yeah, I mean, so if we get Charmander today, that'd be sick. But I literally have zero expectations because the other two shiny Pokemon showed up pretty quick, and Charmander's the one that just for whatever reason just hates my guts. So whatever. There you go. Dude, it's been cold, man. It's been so nice. The one Leafgreen copy. Dude, for real. No, it's never too cold. I don't know, I just like the cold, so I don't really care. This is so awesome. But what's funny about the Charmander like thing though is that like someone sent me a message on Blue Sky today and they're like, hey, I'm gonna go for the Squirtle from X and Y. I was like, sick. So like clearly me going 3 times over odds just to make a simple tutorial was definitely worth it because people are obviously, you know, getting help with that soft reset, being like, oh wow, like it's actually such a time saver. And it's like, yep, I just got really unlucky with mine. Dude, it's like, it's so bizarre when you like look at this Charmander shiny number and you compare it to the other two. It's like super weird. Like the Squirtle was 265 and Bulbasaur was 2,880. And then Charmander's like 5,000. Like what? Leafgreen will be better for Abra at the game corner. Oh, really? It's a little cheaper? Oh, that's cool. But yeah, because that's going to be the Bulbasaur video game for in terms of the playthroughs. So only one of the playthroughs is going to be in Japanese, which is like the Charmander save file. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're saying dreadful. I get you. I mean, to be fair, like my room would technically be a little bit colder if I didn't have like so many electronics going and like I have so many like blankets and just like stuff in here, so it's like pretty like I wouldn't say insulated. Just I just have stuff in here, so it just like just keeps the heat when it's like obviously like really cold outside. Doo-doo-doo. Dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to go for Dratini. Because I kind of wanted, like, Abra on all the video games, because, like, why not? Like, who doesn't want to have Alakazam, right? Like, that'd be such a win. No, they can be shiny. My, I believe it's the Squirtle I have. That's a girl shiny. That's only a problem for Gen 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You did both. That's so sick. I just don't want to. I just want to like making the money's gonna take forever. I would assume, right? And like, yeah. I don't know. I haven't done my research on how I could make money like early on in a playthrough that would like really benefit me. I'm sure I can figure it out, but cool. This is awesome. 3, 4. Yeah, Meowth pickup would probably do pretty well. That was the first thing I was thinking of too. I was like, what Pokemon have pickup in this video game? Like, oh, it'd be probably Meowth, I think. I mean, that's the idea. We have to. I've had the Charizard before in a different playthrough. Oh, really? No, that's not good. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just catch 40 Pokemon each copy. So you can get the amulet coin. That's true. Yeah, that too. That's true. Well, Meowth isn't too far along into the playthrough, so like that shouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty sure like even though it's like a Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm like pretty sure pickup works the exact same in this video game. Cause like his pickup is pretty broken in Ruby Sapphire. Yeah, the Verse Seeker, right? Yeah, right. It does. So I figured. I don't know. I'm totally down for whatever. I think having a Game Corner Dratini would be pretty sick, because I've never had one. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out, you know? We just have to wait. I just can't wait to stop doing soft resets. I'm so over soft resets. They're not terrible by any means. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, I just want to do like a million encounters, you know? What up, Steel? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because this is what I was trying to do all of 2024, and obviously, you know, working on a budget's a little difficult, but, you know, one way or another. We have most of everything we need, so that's good. Just it all takes a little bit of time, you know? That's all you can do. This is so awesome. You're sick. That's not good. Hopefully you feel better soon. Is it like a slight cold, or is it like real bad? Alright, cool. Awesome. Do. Oh, it's been almost a week? Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I really haven't been here that much this week, yeah. Well, that's not good. Oh, gosh. Sorry to hear. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so awesome. I don't know, like, so, like, if I was, like, insane, what's the next step? Multi-viewer HDMI. What's the next insane step forward? Can you get one that has, like, 8? Obviously mine's just a 4-in-1. Let's see. Dude, there's... That's weird. There's one that has 9. That's weird. Why not just make it 10 at that point? That's weird. Let's do 8. 8 and 1. How does that work? Not that I would need that. I'm just kind of curious now. Excuse me. Bye forever. Enjoy dinner with the fam. That's not too insane. I mean, it's definitely expensive. It's a different brand, though. I mean, it's still not too bad, though. It's just wild. Well, like, realistically, though, having, like, one that's, like... Yeah, instead, because, like, there's not, like, one that has, like, 10... Like, having 9 inputs instead of, like, 8 is okay, because then that one could be, like, for Switch. This is so unnecessary. I really don't really need to think about this. I really don't. What's up, Angel? How you doing? No, I feel like the 4 setup is like perfect. Cause like the only way to have more is to like that's even more money, right? This is too much. But Steve the future, listen, dude, literally I have to like eventually like invest in like a 5th GameCube as like a backup just in case. Just in case like one of the systems like stops working, but like most of them honestly like the only problem I'm probably gonna have with one of these systems is like they can't read the disc anymore, right? Like the laser goes bad, but like that's pretty like easy to fix. Like the parts and stuff you need to do it, it's like pretty easy to like just purchase them, right? Just having like, you know, an extra GameCube just lying around would be pretty nice. Ooh, no. Well, I had lunch. Yeah, so my time zone is Central Standard Time, so it's like 7 o'clock for me. At night. Oh, that's what you got, Steel? Oh, no. Dude, when I was sick last year, man, I bought like this like stupidly massive like bag of cough drops. And like we still have them. It's great. Eh. This is so awesome. You're in the future. No, I think this is good enough, McAlpha. If anything, I like now that I have this set up, I truly like really want to focus on getting one of my 3DS systems made into a capture card. So then I could do like 3 times like 3DS stuff. That would honestly be pretty sick. Because there's a lot of 3DS stuff I want to do still, so. I'll just never stop playing Pokemon, apparently. I've had another GameCube. So originally what was supposed to happen is I was going to get a copy of Ruby from Retro, like an English copy. But they tried to like replace the battery on it, and like it just wasn't working when they like replaced the battery. Like the video game still worked, but like the battery wasn't like holding for whatever reason. So that they like told me about it, and I was like, well, obviously I do, like, I'm not just playing to play, like I'm, you know, doing some intense shiny hunting. So I basically got a refund, and obviously Pokemon Ruby is expensive. So I basically was just like, well, I'll just get a GameCube because I just conveniently had them at the time. Pretty sure they still have them now, but this is like before they like started stocking up on GameCubes. So I just didn't have this like multi-viewer thing either. It's like this is pretty new. Yeah, so we just got the Game Boy Player today for the 4th one, which is also from Retro. It's such a plug, but like truly, like they literally like have everything I pretty much need, right? The only thing I didn't get with this multi HDMI thing for my streaming, that was a Christmas gift. Oops. There you go. Yeah, so we have, so now I have a Platinum GameCube with a Platinum Game Boy Player, which is like so sick. It should be there. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't have Shiny Chespin and Legends. You may not be able to soft reset for it, but you should probably be able to find it in the wild. They'll probably do the same exact thing they did with Legends Arceus 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you find the starters later kind of thing. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. For whatever reason, they love shiny locking stuff at the beginning now, so it is what it is. Not much you can really do about it. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so all I really have to do to make my life awesome is just get another Wavebird wireless receiver, so I don't have to use 2 different controllers, and then another Japanese copy of Ruby and Sapphire, and then we would be set. Just buying an English copy of Ruby or Sapphire is still very expensive, so. I think they will be. I don't know, I'm delusional. I think the Kalos starters will be the starters in Legends Z. I think so. Because they don't have to stick to that formula of like different Pokemon, right? They don't have to do anything. I mean, to be fair, like, I didn't really use my starter Pokemon too much in my playthrough anyway. There's lots of fun Pokemon to find anyway, so. I don't know, everybody's different, which is cool. I do have a feeling though that Legends Z is definitely gonna be a Switch 2 game. I don't see how that video game is gonna run well on the Switch 1. I don't see how that's possible. I mean, if it is great, right? But I truly think like that's gonna be their thing this year, is that they want people to get the Switch 2. Understandably so, because it gives you a better product, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The only reason why there's no info is because truly they're making the video game for the Switch 2, and since there's no information about the Switch 2 publicly really announced, that's kind of why. So it goes hand in hand. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest that they haven't released anything about Pokemon or the Switch 2. Like, it's not time. It's gonna happen soon, so. If anything, it'll probably happen maybe before Pokemon Day, but I mean, it's still like a month and a half from now, so. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna play that video game so much, so. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure it did. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure it did. But the thing is, they want to make their money, so I'm sure it won't delay too much, because like the Switch 2 is very much highly anticipated. It's gonna, you know, be like the holiday thing to buy next year, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it within the first year. Yeah. There you go. I think honestly the best part about it is it's backwards compatible. So like the Switch era doesn't really go anywhere. It's just obviously you get better performance on the new system, but like truthfully, like Nintendo's in a great spot. All they gotta do is just keep making fun video games for the Switch 2, and they're gonna do just fine. Oh, it's definitely boring, but like, I mean, at the end of the day, too, that like they don't have to tell anybody anything, right? If they're not ready to showcase stuff, they really don't have to. I think it's a good thing they haven't said anything, to be honest. They're doing something different, and like maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I also just don't care. Like, I have so many other video games and projects to do that, like, I'm cool. Like, I'm not that antsy for information on a brand new Pokemon game. Like, I just don't care enough. Because, like, I know I'm going to play it, right? It's a Legends video game, and I love Kalos. So I'm really not too worried about it. Yeah. I think what really has people a little like concerned is like just the simple clarification of like, hey, is this going to be a Switch video game? Is it only going to be on the Switch 2? Like, is it going to cost more? You know, it's just like general stuff that most people want to know, right? Which is totally fair. But like, you know, patience, right? Give it some time and I'm sure they'll sort it out. Excuse me. Bump it down, bump it down, put it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, like, when you think about it, like, X and Y, like, had a lot of cut content. So I really hope they get to really invest into Kalos and really just kind of double down on their decision to make another Kalos video game, so. Definitely gonna get in Leafgreen and change the title. That's fine. I'm basically, my Shiny playthrough is happening on both copies of the game. Like, it's a Firered and Leafgreen Shiny playthrough, so. I just have to get the Charmander. That's the only thing that's I have to find. So basically, it's gonna be like 3 separate shiny playthroughs, and like we'll have a 4th game that just can find shiny Pokemon. Because why not? If anything, I should start playing with one of the Japanese video games in my free time, so I can be like further along in the playthrough. Because I'm not doing 4 different shiny playthroughs. I really don't have to. I mean, I could though. Could. I think what would be fun is if I don't have a shiny starter in one of them. I think that would be fun. Like have a team that has no shiny starter. I mean, that would make it more interesting. That's for sure. Could do that. That we could. No, I get what you're saying, Dreadful. And I don't blame people for being anxious for another Pokemon video game or any updates or whatever, but like truthfully, like, you know, this stuff just takes time. And like the #1 problem is because like literally the Switch 2 is going to be a thing soon, so they're like pretty much waiting for that official announcement before they start showcasing a bunch of different Pokemon games, right? Oh, probably. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get like double shinies on a quad full odds video game. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Or a 4th shiny starter and it's Pikachu. Dude, getting a shiny Pikachu would be really cool, but man, it'd be really hard though. Like, because Pikachu does not show up often in the forest. Technically, we could use static though, so I don't know, maybe. Does static work in Gen 3? It should. Does it? I think it will. Let's go on TCG. I think it does. Right? Static. Pokemon. Let's see. The ability. On a Pokemon. No. From Pokemon Emerald onward. No. That's a bummer. Yeah, because Firered Leafgreen was before Emerald. That's a bummer. That would have definitely made it more doable, for sure. If we could use like a static, just catch one Pikachu with static, like that would have been amazing. It does, but it doesn't. I haven't personally tried it. I don't think. Well, I mean, according to Bulbapedia, it doesn't. So. I mean, you never know. I mean, I definitely could try once we get to that point just for fun. Just to see if it really helps. Because, like, Pikachu's, like, a pretty low encounter chance. I think it's, like, maybe 5%. I'd have to double-check that one. Pretty sure it's, like, a low chance. Because there's, like, a million Pokemon in the forest. There's, like, a lot of options. There's a lot going on there. At the power plant. Yeah, but the problem though is like that'd be like such a high level like Pikachu. It wouldn't really be like a starter Pokemon. I mean, I could try, but I mean, if we do quad shiny hunting in Viridian Forest, I mean, then that opens up the possibility of a shiny Pikachu. I would just trade it over if it was on a different video game, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I don't care about trading over Pokemon if they get the experience boost or whatever. It just means I have to be smarter with, like, leveling up my team and stuff. Yeah, that's so when we do finish the Shiny playthroughs, we're gonna go for all the legendaries like Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, Mewtwo, all that stuff. Which is gonna be really fun. you know, because 4 times the shiny hunting, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very exciting stuff. Yeah, this like fundamentally changes like how I like play older video games. Super exciting stuff, man. Let me tell you. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. This is the vertical stream. It's doing. It's going. Do 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 do. Cool. 2, 3, 4. Nope. Oh, that's cool. So all of my trainer IDs start with a different number. That's cool. That's always fun. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just so many. So many Charmanders now. Yeah, because the plan, once we get Charmanders, we're going to go for Mankey. So, I mean, realistically, I could, you know, I could do 2 entirely different areas of shiny hunting, right? I don't have to be in the same spot for all the video games. I don't know. I don't like having too much of a set plan. I mean, especially with this 4th video game, like we really don't need another shiny starter. We really don't. I'd rather just kind of continue on with the playthrough and call it a day. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, what I wanted to do was yeah, I forgot to get this. Do 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 do. There you go. What's going on, Big? What's happening? Just look at them. They're so cool. Yeah. It's all out of sync now. Oh. I'd say so. I get to celebrate like part 2 of my Christmas this weekend. So pretty excited about that. So I pretty much won't be here this weekend is what I'm getting at, so just different family to celebrate it with, and it's just the timing of stuff worked out better. So I think that's the one thing about just getting older that I'm like totally cool with. Is like if you don't like, you don't have to do Christmas on Christmas. Like if it works out better for people's schedules and stuff like that, it's definitely like not a problem. Two, three, four. Charmander. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, man, welcome to the 4 times setup. This is brand new. First time we've ever done it. Yeah, that's kind of what I did this year, but I was able to luckily do like all of my family in one day, and I get to go to my like lady's family Christmas this weekend, so I get to spend time with her family, which is very exciting. Yeah, you're telling me, man. Just think, we're gonna have this for Safari Week. Gonna be so good. I technically could have like a lot more. Like I could basically have all of this and like 2 Nintendo Switch going at the same time too. It's gonna be a very exciting Safari Week. But I also really don't know what my setup is gonna look like by the summertime, so I really don't know. No idea. It'll just be a thing. Yeah, yeah. Well, like realistically, what I can do is, so like having this like multi HDMI like player thing that you're looking at, it makes it so I only have to use 1 capture card, so that's like way less CPU usage on my computer. So realistically, I should be able to do like 7 times shiny hunting. So it'd be like 4 fire red leaf greens and heart gold soul silver. So that would be like best case scenario. I technically could do like a 9 times setup, but I don't know like if my computer's gonna like all of that. So I don't know. I'm cool with like the 7, because then we get, you know, Gen 3 and Gen 4. It's still all the same shiny odds, you know? So I think that's... Excuse me. I think that's good enough. Plus, like, Heart Gold Soul Silver is like... I've never found a shiny... I've only found a shiny Pokemon in Fire Red Leaf Green. So, I mean, theoretically, we could do Fire Red Leaf Green. We could do... you know, Ruby Sapphire and, you know, Heart Gold Soul Silver. It really doesn't matter. It's just, you know, I think if I found a shiny in like Fire Red Leaf Green, I would switch to Ruby Sapphire on a different day, I guess. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. Whatever's more exciting, I guess. I don't know. Truly, man, they really are. I just have to finish, like, dude, like you have no idea like how insane it is right now to be like working on 3 different video projects, and then people are nonstop still getting like, I'm still getting comments of like DexNav videos. They're like, I don't really understand this, and I'm like, I swear, like there's gonna be a video, like literally in the process of making it. I don't blame anybody for being confused about stuff, you know. I'm like, just give me like, just give me a couple weeks. I don't know I don't know when it'll be done, but it's for sure happening this month. I just don't know like how fast it'll be done. I'm just like, I really need to make this video so bad. I have no idea. But it's gonna be a solid video. Like I can't wait to just make it, you know, because it's really just gonna simplify a lot of things for a lot of people. And I think that's like the main takeaway, is that like it's just gonna help so many people be like, oh, it really isn't that difficult. It's like, yeah, it's just the presentation just needs to be there. That's why I have to like spend so much time on it, because like it's just so many examples, and there's like, honestly, the hardest part about it is just all the voiceover stuff, like recording all the individual like voice lines and like making sure like it's clear, you can understand what I'm saying. Like that's honestly the hardest part, because like some days I can't really talk all that great. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Especially with the tutorial video, like the last thing I want to do is rush a tutorial video and then like have a lot of like but and ums and like smacking of my lips. Like I'm so aware of this stuff. That's like not fun for me. Not that it has to be perfect. It's just, you know, I get annoyed listening to myself talk like that. So it's just like, let's just somewhat have a script, make sure we're following all the bullet points, and, you know, make a good video. Well, it's like, so there's just layers to it, right? Yeah, because they had a community day for it, yeah. I only got one shiny cat and go. So like, without over explaining it, so like the thing with DexNav is that like chaining is the best thing you can do, because it stacks with the other shiny odds. But like the problem is you can't chain everything to like peak shiny odds, which is like cave DexNav, water DexNav, and desert. So like that stuff just needs to be explained more. So like it's just gonna be a weird video, because I hope people actually like pay attention to what I say, because I'm just like, dude, like it's all here. So one of the parts of the video is basically just being like, this is what you're doing, and that's it. Like this is all you really have to do. And then the other part of the video is just over explaining each method and like just providing so much detail and examples and like footage, right? So for example, it'd be like, you know, method 1 is the most common, which is like building a DexNav chain. And like, why would you do that? It's like, because you get the most amount of shiny buffs the entire time. And it's like, well, what if you're in the desert? And it's like, well, you can build a chain to 5. You get 1 shiny buff from the chain on top of whatever your search level is. If you have a shiny charm, that obviously helps you as well. But most people won't. So Oh, no, 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 no. That's not really the problem. It's not like a tiring thing to do. Like, I just don't want to make a bad video. Like, I'm like the DexNav guy, so I just want to make it good. I don't want to rush it. Plus, I have like this like entire year montage of shiny clips to watch and like edit. Like it took me 2 days to organize all my stuff. Like double checking all my shiny encounters, like where's the footage, like what folder is it in, like all that stuff. And to be fair, I'm pretty well organized with that stuff, but like I really just had to like for my own like sanity, had to double check that stuff. For real, dude. Well, I'm one of like I'm just one of the few people that still plays so much 3DS Pokemon. Like I'm sure there's plenty of people that do. But I just like I hate getting asked questions, so I like being able to just be like, go watch my video, it explains it. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind the questions, it's just like it's hard to learn when you like watch a live stream, and like it's much easier to like send people to a proper, you know, start and end video. Like if you watch this, you'll pretty much learn everything. So what drives me insane though is that when people ask me questions that are in the video and I'm like because it makes me feel like I forgot to put something in the video. It's like, no, they didn't watch. I'm just like, well, that's not my fault. But again, I don't mind answering the same question. Like, it's whatever. I just, you know, like, I purposely make the videos that have all the information. Well, nowadays I do, right? Not my older, like, because I got a comment on my SOS video. They're like, what happens if the Pokemon doesn't call for help? And I was like, it's in the video. Still answered the question, but I was just like, just watch the video. Yeah, well, it's like I'm a very visual learner, right? Like I like watching somebody do something on top of them talking about it. So it just makes it a lot easier to like understand what's happening, right? Plus I love to info dump anyway. Especially if I like really like said activity, right? I just like, I'd rather actually do the activity than explain it all the time, right? So like, that's my thing. That's why like making videos like takes me much longer, because I'd rather be streaming, to be fair. I'd rather actually be like participating in said activity instead of like talking about it. Yeah. Well, I thoroughly believe that's why like any of my YouTube channel did well back in the day or even does well now, is that like I just make certain videos that certain people look for and they're like, oh, this is great. And it's like, cool. Two, three, four. I don't know. I just wanted to just make things that make it really simple to understand what you got to do. Because it's so easy to look at shiny hunting and get really discouraged. I mean, like, that's so much work, you know? Oh, the Dynamax Adventures is not so good right now. That's okay. That happens. Especially DexNav. Like, that's why people get so weird about it. Because there's so many, like, ways to think you're doing it wrong. And it's like, no, you just need to be told how to do it. And you'll be fine. Like, explaining DexNav, yeah, it's a little more complicated, but like actually doing the activity, like radar is like a million times more difficult. Like DexNav is very casual. Because like, if you break a chain, it's not the end of the world. With Poké Radar, like, yeah, dude, it is the end of the world. Because you have to start over. I think the fun part about the DexNet videos, I get to make a bunch of like graphics to like explain what I'm talking about. They're gonna be like really simple, but it's just like it's gonna be fun. I've already started making some, but just in general, like I get to make. It's like making a little slideshow, a little PowerPoint presentation. What time is it? Okay, cool. Still got some time. Do 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 do. Just want to find the Charmander. Alright, so what do we start at? It was like 5,000, like 400, right? Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's whatever if we don't find it today. I honestly didn't expect to find it today, but you know, wanted to try out the 4 times setup at least once this week before I get too invested into all my video projects again. Because that's what I was gonna do today. I wasn't gonna stream at all, and then the Game Boy player showed up today. I was like, well, guess that's what I'm doing. Oh, okay, gotcha. There you go. Do 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 do. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be like in the future. I think it'd be sick to do like Safari Week, but it's just like Fire Red and like Leafgreen. So it'd be like 8 Game Cubes and like 4 copies of each, right? I think that'd be like super sick. Yeah, I know. 3, 4. Yeah, he's got a whole setup. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of people that got some insane setups, man. I'm very much on a budget. I really should have like a shiny Pokemon bingo card or something, but I just don't care enough. I have enough stuff going on. Well, I still like things being legit. Like this whole GameCube setup, like you really don't have to do this. Like I truly could just get, you know, an OG Nintendo DS and like make that a capture card. Like that would definitely be the more like more worth it, like for money. Like it would be a lot cheaper to do that, right? Like this is way more expensive, but like half the problem was the Wavebird wireless receivers, and my grandma had 3. So I'm just like, cool. That was like half the problem. Now I just need 1 more. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I have a device that does the same thing. Well, mainly just like it backs up the save files and stuff. Like that's how I'm able to basically like have the shiny and then like start a new save files because I can just, you know, restore the save file whenever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we already have Squirtle and Bulbasaur, so. Yeah, because I see people that have the Game Boy operator thing. Definitely seeing more and more people get into it, but I also feel like it's because I make shiny hunting content. It just shows up on my feed, right? So with Eevee, I want each video game to have a different evolution. It really just depends on what evolution the actual team needs, right? So like if I don't have a water Pokemon, I'd get Vaporeon, right? If I need a fire Pokemon, I'd have Flareon, right? Jolteon, Electric Pokemon, same thing. So like we're gonna have shiny Eevee, for every playthrough. If anything, I could just have a regular shiny Eevee for the 4th playthrough, which would be kind of funny. Don't necessarily have to do that, but it would be funny. Wouldn't really be that good, but like, you know, Gen 3 shiny Eevee does look nice, so. Or what I could do is I could evolve it. That would be kind of cool. If I could like evolve it into Umbreon, that'd be kind of sick. I know there's a way to do it, but yeah. So the main thing with my setup is like I want everything to be legit, right? Like I'm not gonna like transfer the save files and like play on the same copies. Like I want everything to be its own individual thing. Because then you run into the problem of like, because the most common problem I see with people that do like Game Boy operator stuff is that like the trainer ID is the exact same, so their shiny luck ends up being the exact same in all their instances. Like just something goes wrong where it doesn't work how it's supposed to. So that's why like I like the fact that everything is like separate. I'm just conveniently playing everything at the same time. Because like if you look at all the trainer IDs, they're all different. So and that's like half the fun. What's going on, Drift's happening? You guys trying to play on Saturday? Hey, there you go. And then you got another one. Nice. And then you got a shiny Yveltal? Dude, that's so sick. I still need to get my Poiples. And Type Null. Everything. So many Pokemon. So many. Do 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 do. I don't know. I just like this whole like so the fun part about me doing like my multi shiny playthroughs is that like when they're all done, they all finish at the same time. So that basically at this point if I basically do a 4th playthrough, like that's 4 separate videos, right? Like that's 4 individually different Fire Red, Leaf Green playthroughs, right? So like, do I have to do it like that? No, but I think that's definitely awesome to do it that way. Because then I can like take my time on like each video and like release them when I'm done with them. Because who knows what I'd be doing at that point, right? I think it'd be sick to be able to like have every week have like a brand new shiny only playthrough go up. I mean, assuming that like all of them are done at the same time, which they would be, but That'd be pretty sweet. Because, like, shiny only playthroughs, like, I don't really, like, technically think they're that popular. Like, some do well, but I feel like that was, like, a couple of years ago. They were really more popular, but I just like doing them. Like, it's just... Because, like, once I'm done with these shiny only playthroughs, then I get to actually do other stuff that I want to do, which would be, like, you know, find everything shiny, right? At that point, that'd be, like, the next thing to do. So... I'll be watching all of them. Right. I mean, that's my main goal in 2025 is just make more like bingeable, long content. Because I love live streaming, don't get me wrong, but I also love watching videos, and like it's kind of just like sad that I don't have like a bunch like that. So I definitely want more of that. But I want like a mix of it, right? Like I want like the shiny montages to show like where I'm making progress with things, cool shiny projects that just take a long time to do. Obviously the shiny only playthroughs would be pretty sick. So I just wouldn't really say do it all, but I just want to have just like more of a library of stuff that people can watch. You know, if someone's gonna waste like an hour to 2 hours of their time, right? Like I really want it to be like a really cool playthrough that I did, right? Not just like an hour of just like a random shiny stream. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be like something that's like pretty sick. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, so that's dude, so like my yearly montage that I really don't do, which is funny. So like my 2024 like shiny montage like is I have no idea how long it's gonna be. Because a lot of the footage I never like did anything with. I just have it. So I mean, I think realistically it'll probably be at least like 2 hours. But like, I'm not trying to make it like a super cut where it's like I cut everything, right? Because I want people to be able to experience like what I experienced, right? And like sometimes you need that extra like 30 seconds, minute plus, or whatever it is, right? So for all I know, like my like yearly montage video could be like 5 hours or more. I really don't know because I just organized everything. It's like now I'm in like the video editing process. And for a lot of it, I have to like obviously trim it down, but not to the point where it's like you see 5 seconds of a shiny reaction and then it's another one. Like that's I'm kind of over that. I think that's cool to still do, but I like showing the full encounter because then you get to see what really happened. So yeah. Oh, Charmander. What you doing today, buddy? I don't know. There's just so many things to do. If I somehow could finish the Pokemon XD shiny playthrough this year, that'd be insane. Because I only want to build a team of 6 Pokemon. So all I have to do is get 6 full-out shiny Pokemon and then just finish the game. So like, honestly, if I could do that this year, that'd be super awesome. Because you can't really do multi-hunting on that video game. I mean, you can, but like, I don't think it's worth it to do all that. Like my video game is just out of sync. It's the only downside of having like these like cheap like converters. It's like they eventually just get out of sync. But I'm also like playing with 2 different controllers, so that just kind of makes it out of sync a little bit, I guess. I don't know. No. It's just me looking at everything. It's just, yeah, never mind. Don't mind me. Dude, that's the worst, man. If you're like doing some serious shiny hunting and you don't have Pokeballs, like, Pokemon Johto. I'm this close to like investing money into like another like Gen 2 copy. But like the problem is like even if I got like silver or gold, like I basically want to get a fresh battery on like every copy. And I already have 3 of the games, right? Because I have a gold, silver, and a crystal, but they all need brand new batteries. All 3 of them do. So basically, if I ever get a 4th copy, and they're all working correctly, because you have to have a functioning battery in Gen 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. They do have Japanese copies. The only problem, though, I don't necessarily have to do this. So I want to do, like, the end-all, be-all, right? So now that I can properly, like, shiny hunt on, like, a Gen 2 copy, like, efficiently, right? So this was like an idea I wanted to do years ago. So it's basically you do a shiny playthrough in like original Gen 2, finish the game, and then you take that team and then you have to go finish Pokemon Stadium 2. Because they have shiny Pokemon in that video game. So if you have your own shiny Pokemon, you can use them. And since I have a Nintendo 64 set up, I can clearly like make that content. So like that's like super long term. That wouldn't happen until obviously when I have the funds for it. But I just like don't want to start another project. Like I don't even have Charmander, dude. So a shiny Onyx in the stadium too. And I think you can encounter one from like the computer players, but like you definitely can have shiny Pokemon in stadium too. Like if you have your own, like they show up. I have like a bunch of videos on them. I've just never done like a shiny playthrough and then basically extended the playthrough by like taking that shiny team and then, you know, trying to finish Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh, was it a rental Pokemon? Oh, I've never seen or heard about that before. Interesting. F this project. Well, I have enough going on. There's his opponents. Gotcha. I also just feel like it's a good thing I don't have all the parts required to do like a Gen 2 shiny playthrough. That just means I just have to finish this, right? You know what I mean? Same with my Ruby Sapphire, right? Just means I gotta finish the projects and like theoretically, you know, because I did such a good job, like everything will naturally just happen. So we'll see. Like I said, like literally with just Pokemon content, I'm not bored in the slightest. I literally have so many cool things I'd love to do. That's why I want to play more like other video games for like my second channel, so that we can just play other video games. Because like I don't like I don't want to have to do a project that's gonna take hundreds of hours just to make a video. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to be like, yeah, I played like 20 hours of this one video game, and here's like a 2-hour video of it. You know what I mean? I want to play some more Zelda and Paper Mario's. Sparking Zero, dude. I don't even have PlayStation 5, so like, let me cry about it. If I get Sparking Zero, it's so over. Dude, it's over. It's over. I don't even want to be like amazing at the video game. I just want to make cool content, and a lot of it is just showcasing like how fun it is to play different characters, and I feel like that's what that video game really needs. Because like everything I've seen so far is everybody just playing like the super hype characters, which is, there's nothing wrong with that by any means. Like obviously there's some really cool characters in that video game, but I feel like that's the fun of a video game like that, is like how do you maximize each character and like play online and do stuff like that. That's just one concept, because I used to do a bunch of like, you know, like intense like computer battles with like custom teams or themed teams and stuff like that. Oops. Because like not everything has to be online battling, right? Sometimes it is interesting to see like how well you do or bad against like the actual computer. So yeah, I really want to get like an original fat PS3 so I could play like those original Dragon Ball video games. Particularly like Tenkaichi 2 and 3. Or just all of them. I really don't care, to be honest with you. Because I have a PlayStation 2, but I don't know, we'll see. I just feel like just having that OG like PlayStation 3 would be sick. Because it just has HDMI output, and it just look better. It'd play a little faster. It's just so many fun things I can do. Like the only thing my PlayStation 2 needs is a new power supply. Like it just needs to be it's just maintenance. It's not too overly expensive, but it's a pretty easy fix. It's just, you know, I just have to get the right one. So, because it's like you could just buy like a whole new system, but like it's like from what I've seen, it's about like 30-40 bucks, which is very good. Because like my PlayStation 2, like besides that, isn't like perfect shape, so it's just the power supply is just old. It needs to be replaced. Because if I don't replace it, it's gonna cause problems, and we don't want problems. No, I'll definitely still be shiny hunting, even if I got a PlayStation 5 today, you know, and like was able to play Sparking Zero. Like I still would be doing like Pokemon. What's up, Lindsay? What's happening? We lose you for at least a week. I mean, potentially. See, that's why like I want more video content that's like really awesome, because then it's like, because the more and more videos I make that are like an hour plus or longer, right? Then I just have this awesome like list of stuff. It's like what do you mean to play more Pokemon? I have like 20 hours of like movie length content you can watch at any time. You know what I mean? Like that just sounds sick. Because it's one thing to be like, oh, like I found a cool shiny, but it's like, nah, dude, like I made a 7-hour video that you can watch whenever you're bored. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because realistically, right now, like my second channel's not partnered, and it's like streaming on Twitch isn't really gonna like justify it. So I mean, I don't know, dude. Who knows? My obsession with Dragon Ball is pretty intense, so you never know. I just want people to have more fun and just look at the fun things about video games. I feel like so much social media is just everyone being mad. No, I haven't played it. It's not worth it. I technically could play it on my computer, but I don't want to play it on my computer. Because my computer is not that powerful. Like, it's powerful enough for like my streaming and stuff, but like for playing a video game like that, like it would just look terrible. And I don't want to spend the money on that. I'd rather just like eventually get a PlayStation 5 Pro or something, or just an Xbox, right? I just think the PlayStation 5 Pro is the right option. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just because like so many more people play Dragon Ball video games on PlayStation compared to Xbox. But it really doesn't matter. I think that'd be a solid reason to get a PlayStation. What up, Jason? What's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you. How you been? I don't know. We'll see, man. 2025 is going to be an interesting year. Hopefully. I already have enough things in my life that make me really happy. So, I mean, just having more stuff that I don't have is just going to make it even better. So. Yeah, they're pretty good for the most part. Can't really complain. I get to have like part 2 Christmas this coming up weekend. So the holidays are technically not over for me, so. Still have some Christmas gifts to get, so. Pretty excited. Well, I'm more excited about the presents I got for people too, so. Very excited about it. It's so insane to me, like how fast I found that shiny Squirtle when you like compare it to Charmander. Like 265 for for a little Squirtle, and you're like Charmander, yeah. I've just always loved like Christmas. Like it's always my favorite holiday because like, yeah, just getting presents for people is really fun, especially when you actually like know exactly what they want. Yeah, 265 is insane, dude. And then I had a Bulbasaur at like 2,880. It's like less than 3,000. So we just need Charmander. Then I can continue on with my playthroughs. So. What's your plans this year, Mr. Jason? What are you up to? Trying to get Bulbasaur. Day 4 right now. It's all right. Dude, trying Bulbasaur though, so good. 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, again, should probably. Do. Let's see. Let's see. For the most part, back in shape and take care of my health more seriously. I haven't treated. Okay. Press the button, Steve. Is Umbreon shiny locked on Coliseum? Yes, I believe so. You can get shiny EV and XD. Do you? So what's your company? I didn't even know you had a company. What does that do? One, two, three, four. Kind of same. Especially with like health and like wellness and stuff. Definitely trying to just be more healthier, stay more healthier. So I definitely hear you on that department too. Pretty much my main thing this year, besides like health and stuff, is mainly just make a lot of like really long videos that people can watch whenever. Obviously, I love live streaming, but I really want to have like a lot of very, very good long videos that people can watch that like start and finish. So that's pretty much like the main thing I want to do this year. In terms of like content stuff, like live streaming, I want to do everything. Let's be real, but video wise, I mean, there's so many things you can do. So yeah. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Sick, dude. That's such a good company to make, because so many people don't want to learn social media, especially for like, you know, like you said, like mom and pop shops and businesses and stuff. Businesses, words are hard. Dude, that's sick, man. Yeah, especially in like the restaurant industry, like that stuff's like, it's like, I mean, it's definitely super competitive, but at the same token, it's just all about the presentation. I feel that like that's how like you get like people to care in terms of like social media, because like obviously like, going to a place in person, like obviously if the food's amazing, like that alone will make people go back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Still no Charmander. Potato. Because a lot of mom pops are. Yeah. Yeah. That's where you get to be. That's where you get to be like more personable with people and be like, listen, like what you guys are doing is great, but like, you know, there's a whole different audience of people and customers you could be having if you just put that little extra effort into your company. Like literally people's, especially restaurants, dude, like their entire lives have changed from like someone having like one viral video about their restaurant. I mean, you see it all the time on TikTok. I don't understand why that's not enough motivation for some people, especially if it's like a brick and mortar or like restaurant, like, you know what I mean, like it's an actual place, not like a ghost kitchen or something, right? Because like most people, they probably don't want to make like insane amount of money, but like I'm sure they would like to make some good money while they can when things are going good, right? Exactly, dude. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many stories about him that have gone like super viral, and he's like literally changed a restaurant entirely or saved it, right? They just gotta learn, man. That's such a sick company, dude. Proud of you, man. That's sick. Makes sense where you're not streaming as much. It's a little more important to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, of course, dude. I feel like I could work in so many realms of business and stuff. I just don't find it fascinating enough long enough. Because I've definitely been offered jobs in the industry, like, well, in terms of like video games and stuff. But I don't. It's not for me. The funny part is I don't really want to be much of an entertainer much. I just like video games too much to like give it up. Nothing else sounds exciting enough that I can do long term. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, YouTube's definitely a little different. I mean, I definitely feel like that at times. Like some weeks are way better than others, but truthfully, I think just YouTube in general, like they just want everything. Like they want you posting videos, they want you posting shorts here and there, right? I just think the days of just live streaming is not gonna like really cut it anymore. Like you do need to make actual like videos. Hmm. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why the multi-streaming's nice. Yeah, so the funny part is I actually do my vertical streaming on my my clips channel. Funny enough. Cause like it's like they work but they don't. Like when I was doing it on my main channel. So I pretty much just like, well, I like the vertical streaming stuff. I think that's pretty interesting. So I just have a whole separate stream for it. Because I was doubling up on my main channel. And like it kind of worked for like most of last year, I guess. But like you could just tell it was like it was confusing things more than anything. So if you want to see the live stream with like no advertisements, that's the best way to watch the stream. Even though it's vertical. Yeah, it's really weird though that they're really like pushing the vertical stuff instead of just like everything live stream. Like, why not push everything? I don't know. They'll learn eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because there was times it definitely worked when I was doubling up. Because what I used to do is I would start my like original stream and then I would start a vertical stream like an hour or two later. And then like it kind of worked, but yeah. Funny enough, man, one of my vertical streams actually like got in the algorithm right around Christmas time, right before it. We got so much watch time from that one stream. So I'm like, cool. Because the fun part for me is that like for my clips channel, like the whole reason I made that channel was just to literally make a bunch of random content that's really not like video worthy of like, you know, like something like if it's something that's like 2 minutes long, cool, I'm gonna put it there, right? Especially for like random tutorial stuff. Like the more niche you get with things, like the more that's not really gonna be like a hit video that people want to watch, right? Yes, it's basically what it is. It's just having like a portfolio of just random stuff that I want to make videos for on just a completely different channel that I don't care if it does well. I don't have to do it this way, but it makes sense to me. You have like the main channel, it's obviously the Shiny Pokemon obsession. You have the second channel for all the different video games. And you have the extra channel for literally whatever. So, because the Clips channel, like in a perfect world, the Clips channel will have like dollar memberships and like that could theoretically do very well with the whole vertical thing too, because you can gift memberships and stuff like that. So whatever I can do to keep doing this as a full-time job is basically what we're doing, but like in a way that makes sense for me, because I don't need to have 3 separate channels at like a premium subscription every month. That sounds like a nightmare. Because like when I get my second channel partnered again, I'll probably do like a $2 membership thing a month. Because you never know. Like I don't know if the variety content does better than the Pokemon. I really don't know. And it would be kind of cool to be able to have the ability to like binge an entire series before I, even release anything and have the means to do it. So it's all about optimization and maximizing your reach. Yeah, it's weird because like I don't really care about being like the popular dude. I just want to make enough money to do this. It's like all I care about. Cause like I don't need like all this insane money that some people want. And I'm like, no, I'm good, dude. I just want to live. So doing 2 times on Ruby, gotcha. Oh, you have the event stuff? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like that's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like old in content creation or whatever. But like, I genuinely just want people to realize that content creation can be a thing that you can do well in, but like, you really should just strive to do whatever you want to do. Because like here I am like 10 years later, shiny hunting's still like popular, I guess, but like it's also just something I like doing. Like if I told my teenage self like, hey dude, you're gonna have like 4 GameCubes and this is how you're gonna be spending your evenings, like I'd be like happier than could be. But also back then, like this was not a job, so like I'd be more like freaked out than anything. Like, you can actually make money doing that? It's like, yep. Somehow. Exactly. I almost can't play the game anymore. Every playthrough has to be a shiny only. Yeah. I mean, for me personally, it doesn't have to be. I have so many interesting shiny only playthroughs that I really want to do. Yeah, I have this whole like insane project I'm doing for like my technically second channel, but also this channel, where I have to like basically complete enough copies of Brilliant Diamond and Legends Arceus on the same profile so that I can get a bunch of shiny Arceus for like every type of Arceus, well, every typing of Arceus. Super unnecessary, but like But the fun part is, instead of just playing the video game as fast as possible, every time I play Brilliant Diamond, it's a different challenge playthrough. So like whatever like the challenge is, whether it's like a solo team or like a theme team or like certain Pokemon or whatever, like it's whatever the challenge like is, right? And then for the shiny hunting part is I have to do a shiny playthrough of Legends. That's insane, I know. No one said I had to do it quick, but I just feel like if I'm gonna have a bunch of different shiny Arceus and you're not limited to how many you can have, like might as well make some fun content. Yeah, it'd be 18 of them, yeah. I already started 2 of them. Well, one project because it's one of each already. But yeah, that's one of the things I like started like last summer. So nah, dude, the one thing I do miss having, if I had the space for it, I'd still have it. So like my dad, he gave me a lazy boy chair, but I couldn't bring it when I moved because it just took too much like space. But like that chair was massive. So like that would have been a perfect chair to like kind of like lounge in and like have some like hot cocoa and play some Pokemon. Like that was living life like Larry. I'll tell you what, dude. That chair was like massive. So much so that I could like sit in the chair, which was like amazing. It was just really funny. And when I say like sit in the chair, like my legs were not on the ground. Like I was literally sitting in the chair because it had so much space. It was so awesome. So maybe one day when I have more space for something like that. I'd love to have a couch set up. That's what I really want. Kinda. I'm like 5'10", so like not too short, but not too tall. How many hours? I don't really know. Because today's the first day of doing 4-time shiny hunting, so I don't really know the amount of hours I've put into this project. I really don't know. I'd have to look. Definitely a decent amount of hours. It's been, I don't know. I'd have to really like look and see how many hours I put into this. You can't even put them all on home at once. Oh, for Arceus? I don't know about the like having a different form, but like I'm pretty sure you can. It would just be a basic Arceus or whatever, but like, you know, whatever. No, it's definitely been, I'd say, like somewhere between like, I don't know, like 20 to 30 hours, I'd say. If I had to guess. You can only have one at home at a time. Really? Oh, that's weird. Oh, the more you know, I guess. That's sad. Even if it's... well... I'll probably update that. I don't know. We'll see. No, everything's legit. So we're playing on GameCubes with Game Boy players. It's amazing. Everything's all authentic. That's the best part. It's boring. It's only boring if you don't like the challenge of things, right? Because like the reason why I purposely don't plan an emulator is because it takes away the challenge of it, because you can literally just speed it up. So if I can like 10 times speed up how like within one day of shiny hunting, if I'm doing like 10 times the amount of encounters, like the challenge is not really there, even if I'm playing in an older video game. Like you're doing stuff at just so much faster than you normally would. And like that's part of the challenge, is that like no matter how much multi-hunting you could do, it still takes time. And when you speed up that process, like that kind of takes away like the challenge of it. So I don't care if anybody does it. I just personally don't want to do that, because I feel like that takes away like the risk to reward ratio. Plus, it's really sick to play on like 4 different GameCubes at the same time. Like it feels super cool. I feel like I'm powering up like an ultra computer setup, and it's just 4 GameCubes. I don't care. Like so many people do the whole multi setup with the Game Boy operator. I don't care. I just have to have like in order for me, especially like if even if you take this at like the bare minimum, right? Like if I make my job so easy, I'm gonna get bored of it, and then I'm gonna hate doing this because it's so easy. Like that's why like I don't like shiny hunt on emulators, because like that takes away all the fun for me personally. Also, it's super easy to cheat on an emulator. Like it's super easy just to turn on a shiny code. Like come on. Like, and you could do it in real time too. So it's like, nah, dude, I'm good. I want the authentic experience, even if I have to play on Japanese copies. Like that's fine with me. I don't care. I'll make it work. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just preference, right? It's whatever you're trying to achieve with your shiny hunting, right? And some people just don't care, and that's totally fine. What's going on, Momo? What's happening? At the end of the day, I'm having lots of fun, so and it's only going to get more interesting as time goes on, so once I'm done doing a bunch of soft resets, that'll be nice. Chain fishing. Yeah. Yeah, but that's been a problem since forever. Like even back in the 3DS days, like there was a bunch of hacked Pokemon. Like that's unfortunately I don't think that's ever gonna stop. So I mean you probably could if you could like time it right, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's almost time to finish for today. 2, 3, 4. Let's get to 5,800. Yes, just, you know, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream. So basically, live streaming in general is gonna be kind of slowing down for the foreseeable future. Mainly just because I'm just working on a lot of really, really long videos, and I want to get them done sooner than later. So that's where a lot of my time has been spent. So, like I said, the only reason we're doing this today is I literally got my 4th GameCube set up, like, ready to go. So, a whole day of playing Pokemon X and Y without getting a shiny. Oh, yeah. 100%. I did, like, a 10-hour stream before, and I found nothing. And I was playing on 2 systems. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've definitely been there before. Unfortunately, like that's what happened, but I mean, like it's just a part of the shiny hunting, you know. Sometimes you just don't find anything. I mean, the especially for like fake shiny Pokemon, typically if they have like perfect stats or whatever, it's probably fake. So pretty much if you value shiny Pokemon, you got it from like surprise trades, and like if you can kind of tell it's like a fake shiny, like just delete it at that point if you just don't like it, right? That's why it's fun to find your own shiny Pokemon, because then you don't have to worry about that. You just do it yourself. Great. All right, Drift, take it easy. Having a hard time with chain fishing? Are you using headphones, Momo? Or earbuds or something? I mean, sometimes just chain fishing is just difficult, right? You know, if you're just having a rough day with it. That's like the only thing I can ever like. That's like the best tip is like just plug in some headphones or something. It really always helps me so much. Like it just makes life so much easier. Boo. It's okay. It happens. All right, do one more check and see what's happening. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know when the next live stream is gonna be. It'd be cool if I could do another stream before this weekend because I'm pretty much busy this entire weekend. So maybe like Thursday, maybe. If not, I'll definitely be back to live stream pretty normally by like next week for sure. I just really want to get these videos done so I can, you know, just have them done. So if you don't know, a lot of the stuff I'm currently working on, there's 3 really long videos. So like one is like an entire year of shiny Pokemon, and obviously everything I found in 2024. The Pokemon X shiny only playthrough, and then the updated Dex Nav tutorial video. That's probably the most demanded video that people want to watch is the Dex Nav. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Momo. That makes sense. All right. So unfortunately, no Charmander today. I tried.